I did my lit review on authentic leadership and its relationship with positive psychological capital. And authentic leadership is defined as 4 components making up the leadership style, which are self-awareness, relational transparency, internalized moral perspective, and balanced processing. So self-awareness is the ability to judge yourself objectively and evaluate your own performance accurately and honestly. Relational transparency is how honest you are when you're communicating with your team members, your followers. And internalized moral perspective is having a set of moral values and actually applying them in practice. So the last one is balanced processing, and that's your, tendency to think about others' well-beings when you make a decision equally to your own interests when you're making decisions. So you're making decisions that benefit the whole team rather than what's most convenient for you. And psychological capital is also like a cluster of 4 positive workplace characteristics, which are self-efficacy, optimism, hope, and resilience. So basically every source that I found agrees that those 2 are positively correlated. So as authentic leadership increases, then positive psychological capital increases as well. They all take a different approach to explaining the relationship though. One source uses perceived organizational support as a reason and claims that it is also correlated with their intentions to stay within the organization that they work for currently. Another one uses moral courage as a mediator, like the tendency to stand up for what they think is right, as another indicator of increased psychological capital. And psychological capital is the implications of it are that it's going to lead to productivity indirectly. So that's pretty much it. They all tend to agree that those 2 are correlated, AL and PC, and they all take different approaches. The only weakness I found was that they all use the same test for AL and PC, and there's no new assessments so that they can compare. It's pretty much all based on the same test, so if that's not valid, then none of the research is. But I think it was all pretty consistent.